sickle cell pain. So nowadays, in regards to sickle crisis, there's a tea that I have that really helps me, and obviously, as we all know, it's about rest, keeping warm, and so this tea that I have really dulls down the pain to a level where I can just relax or sleep off the rest of the crisis. And the tea consists of ginger, which is good for inflammation, mistletoe, which is also good for inflammation. Sometimes I put turmeric in it as well. Sometimes I don't, because if I put sarsaparilla in it, there are studies that show that turmeric can lower the iron absorption from sarsaparilla. But if I don't put sarsaparilla, I'll put turmeric, which also helps with how things do flow. And then I put cinnamon also. And once the tea is done and it's simmered, I then have these things called adaptogens, which help the body to deal with stress. And one of them is called reishi, and one of them is called chaga. So incorporating that into your weekly routine, it really does wonders, because it allows your body to deal with things differently. Like the stresses, and sickle cell is a major stress that your body's going through. So once you intake these things, it allows the body to actually deal with it better. And then when you're able to lower certain painkillers, and also what I would say is about more prevention. So your daily routine of your diet, looking at the intake of things that are high and mineral dense, like sea moss and bladderwrack and sarsaparilla and things like that you actually take before you get into the crisis, and the adaptogens as well. Constantly taking that, so when you do get in crisis, you would then realize, okay, this is a very, very big difference. Because when the first bit of difference that I noticed is when I had a really, really bad chest crisis, because I was doing too much and I wasn't dressing the best. Whenever I used to have a chest crisis, it would last about 5 days to a week. I got this chest crisis after actually loading my body with all these beneficial things, and then I had one painkiller, and it helped it. And this was a very severe chest crisis because I couldn't breathe. The painkiller, the tablet that I took wasn't working. I had to go to the hospital. Then I got one injection of diamorphine, and then I was able to go home. I wanted to go home, should I say, but the doctors were saying that my body's still showing that it went under a lot of stress. My oxygen was low, my blood pressure was high, and they said they wanted to give me a drip, but I was like, I don't feel any pain anymore. And they were like, no, but it's really good for you to stay here. So I stayed the night anyway, just so they can do those things and keep observation. But that was the big difference that I noticed. By taking in these things, when you do get in crisis, it really lowers the severity of it. Sorry, that was a long explanation.
No, it's good. But Kai put in the chat that for avascular necrosis, do prescribed exercises from a physiotherapist, and the medical team provided. I don't know if anyone has any other questions or comments.
There's that one there you didn't read out, just there.
Yeah,
Definitely listen.
Yeah, definitely start listening to your body and exercise gently. Take it super slow, and think longevity, stay hydrated, and
Yes,
that was
very
in
key.
response to Delaina's question about sickle cell pain after you've done exercises.
It's not a sprint, it's a marathon.
Definitely.